sports to gaming stream. Catch the hype, it's like a dream. Devin's here, the tribal chief. In the zone, bringing relief. On the Twitchy, stay alive. YouTubicals on the vibe. SmackDown's coming, Devin's town. Grab your snacks, don't mess around. Bloodline's here, it's all around. Best to sit and feel the sound. Champion town, hear the cheer. Bloodline's power, loud and clear. Gaming thrills, sporting chills. All you need, no cheap frills. SmackDown's coming, Devin's town. Grab your snacks, don't mess around. Bloodline's here, it's all around. Best to sit and feel the sound. Catch the stream, go on, click play. Tribal Chief, don't fade away. Hype and fun, all here to stay. Let the vibes just lead the way. Devin's here, the Tribal Chief. In the zone, bringing relief. On the Twitchy, stay alive. YouTubicals on the vibe. SmackDown's coming, Devin's town. Grab your snacks, don't mess around. Bloodline's here, it's all around. Best to sit and feel the sound. Catch the stream, go on, click play. Tribal Chief, don't fade away. Hype and fun, all here to stay. Let the vibes just lead the way. Catch the stream, go on, click play. Tribal Chief, don't fade away. Hype and fun, all here to stay. Let the vibes just lead the way. Catch the stream, go on, click play. Tribal Chief, don't fade away. Hype and fun, all here to stay. Let the vibes just lead the way. Get your ones up, don't just stop. Bloodline rolling non-stop. From live sports to gaming stream. Catch the hype, it's like a dream. Devin's here, the Tribal Chief. In the zone, bringing relief. On the Twitchy, stay alive. YouTubicals on the vibe. SmackDown's coming, Devin's town. Grab your snacks, don't mess around. Bloodline's here, it's all around. Best to sit and feel the sound. Champion town, hear the cheer. Bloodline's power, loud and clear. Gaming thrills, sporting chills. All you need, no cheap frills. SmackDown's coming, Devin's town. Grab your snacks, don't mess around. Bloodline's here, it's all around. Best to sit and feel the sound. Catch the stream, go on, click play. Tribal Chief, don't fade away. Hype and fun, all here to stay. Let the vibes just lead the way. Devin's here, the Tribal Chief. In the zone, bringing relief. On the Twitchy, stay alive. YouTubicals on the vibe. SmackDown's coming, Devin's town. Grab your snacks, don't mess around. Bloodline's here, it's all around. Best to sit and feel the sound. Catch the stream, go on, click play. Tribal Chief, don't fade away. Hype and fun, all here to stay. Let the vibes just lead the way. Catch the
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Tribal Chief is here. Tribal Chief! Yeah! Yeah! Back-to-back clutch! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah! AJ Styles, AJ Lee. Solo! On AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. Solo! This is for you, the Chicago Bears center.
I'll tell you this. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. You washed.
I'm out here naked with the 35-degree angle. That's not.
Oh, I found that. Wacky! About that time, y'all. It's about that time, y'all. Welcome, settle in, and welcome to Predictions with the Tribal Chief. I'm your host, Devin the Hill Dude, your Tribal Chief of multi-streaming. And we are here for Clash in Paris. Predictions, y'all, yeah. As everybody starts to chime in, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for the people in the YouTubicals. If you in the Facebook, the itchy, twitchy, the kick it, flip it, or the X universe, make sure you hit that follow button for us. But if you're lazy, you don't feel like doing that, or you have limited phone space on your phone, and you're just saying, I just can't download all those platforms, all those apps. I can't do it. I don't have the space. I got you. Bottom of the ticker, our home dimension. We got everything. We got social media. We got our content. We got our merch right there. The BloodlineENT.com. Phone. Yo. Pleasure. And speaking for your pleasure, don't forget the merch. That's right. We got the dopest merch in the merch that I mentioned. We got coffee cups. We got hats. We got notebooks. We got phone cases too. We got tanks. We got t-shirts. And we got some gym shorts as well. Yeah, we got gym shorts. You know, you want to shoot. You know, want to work out. Want to sleep in them. They're very versatile. And of course, we got beach towels. That's right. Get your cheeks off that hot sand because hot sand season is still here. That means I better not catch you lacking out there in the hot sandy beaches, and you better not be out there burning your cheeks, because if you do, I'm gonna call my brother Geek, aka the Master of Cheeks, and he gonna pop up at your residence because I'm gonna give him your name, I'm gonna give him your addy, and he gonna pop up. He's just gonna surprise you at your front door, ring the doorbell. You probably gonna answer it. I'm like, you gonna say, who is this? He's just gonna ask you one question. Why are you not protecting your cheeks? And you're probably not gonna answer him. Probably gonna stare at him. Probably gonna slowly close the door or quickly close the door. But as soon as you're thinking about that, what my brother he gonna do, he gonna kick in the door and choke you with the beach towel. He gonna strongly encourage you to get a beach towel. He gonna strongly influence you to get a beach towel because there's a serious epidemic out there. People are burning their cheeks on the hot sand. I got the statistics, baby. You know I'm about them stats. So protect your cheeks, protect your neck. Go to the website. thebloodlineent.com/store. Yo, pleasure. Mr. Byrix, if you be so kind, turn the music off. Thank you, Mr. Botrix. He will be our chat mod for tonight. He's my special AI chat mod. Yes, he has an actual AI conscience. He does clap back, so I will say make sure you choose your words carefully, all right, especially chatting, or he will clap back. And I'm not kidding. He has done it to my baby bro, aka Johnny the Imposter. But we're gonna have a great, fantastic show for the night. First of all, shout out to my brother. I was in the love dimension with my brother, and we was watching some TNA watch along. So shout out to Aaron Loves Wrestling, aka Dr. Love. I was over there chilling with him. We had a great time watching some TNA. I showed up a little late because I said, hey, man, I'm still working. But we had a fantastic time. He did a great job hosting. Make sure y'all follow Aaron and Mr. Botrix. He will periodically drop the links for our Bloodline family. So like Aaron, a geek, or people within the Bloodline community, they will be getting love with the free promos. Aaron says TNA was awesome. Better late than never. That's right. Better late than never. But like I said, we got a fantastic show lined up. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything now, because what I had on the agenda was, talk about what's going on in the wrestling world. But some news has hit the sports waves, in the sports dimension, in my Chicago Bears dimension. It had affected me because we had breaking news. Mr. Bobbers, get the graphic ready. NFL breaking news. The Cowboys, Jerry Jones himself, decided to trade Michael Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. Are you kidding me? Now, if there was any other division, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't mind. I'd be like, hey, solid trade, good trade. Cowboys are cowboying it up as usual. But this affects my division. You see the hat I'm wearing? Bear down, baby. He's not only that this dude is in my division, he's part of one of the most hated teams. Our rival. I'm so glad we decided to beef up the Chicago Bears offensive line, because if they didn't, I'll be slightly a little bit more worried. I am worried, but I ain't sound the alarms or anything like that. But I am a little bit worried because this dude is still in his prime. He still got a lot of gas in the tank. Like, it's still full, like even spilling over, a little spillage action in his tank. And he got paid. I want to say, let me see, hold on. I got the text from my brother. He told me the contract details right here in the text. It was, I believe, $188 million for 4 years. So he got paid. He's good. He's great. He got the generational wealth that he wanted. Cowboys, I don't know what y'all doing over there. Y'all silly. Y'all is silly over there in the East Division. The NFL East, I don't know. The Cowboys. Why did y'all just couldn't do this trade in any other division? The AFC North, the NFC West, the AFC South. But the NFC North to the Green Bay Packers? Really? This guy right here, the guy I'm pointing to, that's what he's going to be rocking. Ugly green and yellow colors with that ugly Green Bay Packer logo on his head. That's what he's going to be rocking. No more of the Cowboys 5-point star. He got to wear disgusting throw-up colors of green and yellow. And I got to see this dude 2 times a year now. Twice a year, I got to see this dude. So, trade details. The Cowboys receive 2 first-round picks, and they get their defensive tackle, I want to say Anthony Clark, which is a 30-year-old lineman. But my brother Aaron, he says, hey, Jerry Jones, he said he's gonna use these picks he just received and do some type of what's up, K Blood 19? TT, appreciate the biddies. Thank you for the love. But what I was saying, Jerry Jones, he's gonna do some blockbuster trade or even get a possible free agent. But come on, man. This is Jerry Jones we talking about, y'all.
You serious?
Exactly. But before I further converse about what's going on in the NFL world, more specifically in the NFC North Division, more specifically about my Chicago Bears, more specifically about my rival, the Green Bay Packers, let's go ahead and acknowledge the people. Everybody in the YouTubicals, get your ones up for the lover of professional wrestling from the Love Dimension himself. Get your ones up for Aaron Loves Wrestling, aka Dr. Love. And everybody in the itchy, twitchy dimension, get your ones up for this Twitch content creator from the Bloodline Universe, the other universe. Yeah, we got multiple Bloodline universes. Get your ones up for K Blood 19 TTV. Let me get my ones up for you in the itchy twitchy. I got you. Appreciate the love for the biddies in the itchy twitchy dimension. Ones up. Make sure y'all follow K Blood 19 TTV. He's a good dude. If you're looking to expand your brand, if you're looking to network, it's multiple networking. Like shout out to Lurk Fam, King of the Lurk Fam, Stacks Jacks. He might pop in, but K Blood 19 TTV is another one. So if you're looking to get affiliate, if you're looking to grow your brand in the itchy twitchy dimension, holla at your boy K Blood 19 TTV. And let me throw him a shout out so we can have that link for him. Let me get the shout out for him. There we go. Give you the shout out. Bow! You click right there, take you straight to his channel. And he got a cool channel. I like it. Sometimes he'll show the WWE Raw on Delayed or SmackDown. And they show love to other people. He got a nice Discord as well. Yeah, he's a good dude. All around good brother. He's a gamer too. So all around good dude. Good dude. He says, just chilling, brother. Had to tap in with you. Appreciate the love. I like that emote right there with the whole yeet. Hold on. Mr. Bob Ricks, don't we got that? Mr. Bob Ricks? Yep, we do. So yeah, let me show you love right back at you. There we go. All right. I'm going to go in the chat. Did we have anybody else come through? People still chiming in. Like people still chiming in. What did Aaron say? Dr. Love says Cowboys still going 12-5 and NFC champs.
You serious?
Y'all gave up y'all most productive lineman on defense. And you still think you're going 12-5? Mr. Barris, let him know.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yes, good day, sir. Good day, sir. Oh. But yeah, this news had hit everywhere. The big trade. I got aware of it because I'm in the fantasy league. And I'll break down my fantasy lineup. I think I got a great lineup, by the way. And shout out to the Game of Bros. You know, shout out to my brothers in arms. We've been in that. I've been in that league for 11 of the 14 years that it's been beneficial. But yeah, hold on. What do you say? What Dr. Love says? Cowboys defensive in room after training Micha. 54 Sam Williams, 13 Dante Fowler Jr., 53 James Houston, 94 Marshawn Nealon, Donovan Ez. We still good on defense. Sure. You know, that's some cool side dishes. You know, I like sides too. I like macaroni and cheese. I like potatoes. I like my vegetables. But Michael Parson was your meat. Michael Parsons was your meat. But like I was saying, when I got first aware of this, like I said, I'm in a fantasy league, and I see the notification, ESPN, right there. Cowboys decide to trade Michael Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. I'm like, bruh. For real? I was not feeling that. I was not feeling that at all. Hold on. I think, Mr. Barrix, you got the clip for me to express my frustration with this trade, because it has ramifications for my NFC North, especially for my Bears. Yeah, that's how I felt. I'm like, yo, this sucks. This sucks. This sucks for us. This sucks for us. Dr. Love, he was feeling frustrated. He was like, Michael Parsons, all he wanted was the money. The money. He was there for the money, not the team. Well, yeah, it is a business. And Jerry Jones didn't value him that much. So can you blame him? Can you really blame him? Maybe if Jerry Jones paid attention to his most productive lineman, maybe he could have stayed. But that's his team. It falls on him. So if you want to point blank, you got to look to the leader. Got to look to the leader of that situation. Man. Because I can imagine Cowboy fans right now. As soon as they heard Michael Parson got traded.
Stop it right there. Shut the music down. Shut it down.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yes. I can't imagine. Man. I don't get y'all as Cowboy fans. Man. I really don't. I can try, but I still don't. I don't get your Cowboy fandom. It don't make a lick of sense. You know what's crazy? We do have someone in our fantasy league who loves the Cowboys. I can imagine how he feels. I can imagine. He's probably crying, hugging a toilet maybe, because he's having stomach pain from it because of Jerry Jones' decisions. That's my hypothesis about it. Probably what's happening. All right, so before we move on, let me break down my fantasy league, because I must say I'm proud of my lineup. I had the 4th pick. It's a 12-man league, and I had the 4th pick. And we did something different. Usually we do like the draft lottery, or we'll figure out the draft picks like maybe a week or 2 weeks. We did it the day of the draft. So it was something different, and we did beer pong style. Yep. A lot of people was missing. You know, you had a couple of, you get 3 tries, and they was just, tossing it, overshooting it, not putting enough power. When I got up, 1 shot, bam, I just laid it up. Wow, right there, 4th pick. And with the 4th pick, I got Jamar Gibbs. That's right. I got Jamar Gibbs. So Spencer, if you listening, yeah, I got your boy. I got your boy. Gig, if you're listening, yeah, I got your boy too, because I know that's your team as well. But Jamar Gibbs, Kyron Williams, running back for LA Rams, Drake London, wide receiver, Xavier Worthy, Terry McLaurin, TJ Hawkinson as my tight end, Carlos Santos, kicker, chief defense, and my QB, Caleb Williams. My QB, because I think I waited till like maybe the 10th round before I decided to go with the QB. And then I got another QB in the later rounds too, which was Justin Herbert. So I got Justin Herbert, and then my bench, Austin Eckler. I got the one-eyed man, Najee Harris. We'll see, though. We'll see. I got George Pickens, and I got Michael Wilson, wide receiver for Cardinals, and I got Rashad White, running back, Tampa Bay. So I got not a bad squad. Not a bad squad. What's going on, Doug? Hey, everybody in the X Universe. Get your what's up for Doug. I'm showing my age, if you know about Doug cartoon show, Nickelodeon. But what's going on, man? Appreciate you with the follow coming through the X Universe dimension. He says, Scary Terry gonna be your number 1 point getter. He is consistent. Mr. Bobbriggs, let him know what he's gonna be on.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Yeah, he's gonna be standing on business. And he got paid. So I ain't gonna lie. I got some weird looks from my fantasy family, my game of bros, when I decided to draft Terry. They was like, I don't know, he's in a contract situation. I'm like, bro, it's gonna work out. They're gonna pay this man. I don't know. I would have took him in that round. I don't know. And basically the next day, I get like news, 95 mil for my mans. I was like, ching ching, yes. Doug says, I'm older than that, man. I remember when Doug Funny started. Oh, man, okay. All right. I said, he older than that. Well, all right then. Doug, did you play fantasy? Let me know if you play fantasy. And if you do, what type of squad you got? Like, who's your number 1 pick? You can let me know before we get started with our predictions. Oh. No fantasy? Okay. All good. Have you ever played before? Oh, well, okay. You said never have. It's fun. It is fun. It makes the games more exciting. That's why I remember the first time I played fantasy, I really didn't know what I was doing. I think I drafted, and they still give me crap to this day for it. My game of bros. I'm trying to remember 4th round. It was a tight end for the San Diego Chargers. I'm trying to remember his name. Tight end. This was like 11 years ago, though. This is what we're talking about. Tight end, but I remember it was like, what? I was like, bro, it's my first time playing, man. Just relax. Relax. But now I've been a previous champion during our COVID year. I won. Yes. I'm always confused at where to start draft. Well, it all depends what type of league too, Doug. So you got different types of leagues. You got your standard point league when if you're in like in a standard league, you can do different type of drafting, which is like if your receiver gets a reception, you don't get a point for that. If they get yards, then I think 10 yards to get a point, touchdown to 6. But if you're in a standard PPR league, which is receptions, points per reception, that's the acronym, that's what it stands for, then you draft a little bit different. And then you got dynasty leagues, which is basically you draft for these players to keep on your team for a few years, or just depending on how your league is set up. And you might draft a little bit different from that too. But yeah. So it all depends. I would say too, do a mock draft. I didn't do that, my first time drafting, but basically a mock draft is just, practice, see how the draft actually works. So it might help you out if you're ever interested. though. And they got different mock leagues everywhere. You can do Sleeper, you can do ESPN, you can do NFL Fantasy, you can do Yahoo. It's there practically everywhere though. But yeah. But I like it. And then you just got to set your lineup maybe, like once a week, maybe twice a week, depends on if your team playing on a Thursday. But yeah. But it's fun though. It's fun. And then all depends too if your league is playing for money. Like my league. Yeah. So yeah, first place gets 800, second place 400. And third place, you get your money back for your buy-in. So it's $100 buy-in. So basically, yeah. I'm trying to remember all the detail. I think is it 300 or 400? I think it's 400. Might be 3, but I think it's 4 for second place. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad winnings, But we all play for fun. We've been in the league. Everybody's been in that league for at least, on average, maybe 7 or 8 years. So it's a good group of guys. All right. So let's go ahead and get started because we are here for WWE predictions. Let's get that. Let's get my graphic set up. Thank you, Mr. Byrix. Doug says, friends always want to bet, and I'm not much of a gambler, but it always sounded fun. Yeah, is it? I'm trying to see. It's not like gambling. I guess, because it's like $100 buy-in, but I guess you're just banking on your team to win. But it takes strategy. But it's fun though. No one takes it like, oh, I lost all my money and nothing like that. Like it's cool. It's fun. All right, so we are here for Clash in Paris, which they will be going live 1 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time in Paris, in France. That's where we're going to be at. We got 5 matches. Quality, baby, not about quantity. Quality. So we got 5 matches with 1 women's match. So at first it was set up for 4 matches, but now we got that 1 women's match in there. And we're going to break down the card and see where we go, to see which type of picks we're going to lean on. All right. And I'm going to say this too. For the first time ever, while I do predictions, these predictions would not be, it is decided. So it would not be set in stone because I will prefer to watch SmackDown before I'll enter my official picks for our Bloodlines Prediction Championship. Mr. Bryrix, go and put that title up. Let the people know. Yes, the Bloodlines Prediction title will be on the line for this weekend on Sunday. And our current champ, shout out to King Ralph. He is our current champ. So his title will be on the line Sunday. The prediction form will go live tomorrow. So look out for it. I'll put it all over the social medias, especially our website. So you can go to YouTube in the post. You'll see it there. You can go to Twitter. You can see it there. Or you go to the website. You can see it there. What's going on? We got the sheriff, the Lord, the king of the Discord, Jake, the original Tribal Chief, a.k.a. Mr. Consistency. What's going on, Jake? You just in time. I was just about to get started on our Clash in Paris predictions. But yes, this beautiful title right here. I've held it one time. I've held it together with our Raw Time Predictions Championship. So I am a double champion. Only had 2 double champions so far. Myself and then King Ralph followed right behind me. And then as well, we have one title that's on the line tonight. All depends if you're in the YouTubicals, because this is about the YouTubical. This is a YouTubical championship title. It is the YEC, the YouTubical Engagement Championship. It's quite simple. Just engage. And whoever has the most points in the YouTubicals, I will crown you as our YEC champion. Right now, our current champion is Geekstra. And I'm curious, will he finally let it go? He's been our champion for some quite time, right? Can get tongue tied for some quite time now. And he has a vice grip, but I don't know. I think he's getting a little loose. I think he might have a little loose fingers on it. So we'll see if he shows up. He's going to chatty it up, or will we crown a new YEC champion tonight? These questions will be answered by the end of the live stream. We got done with the OTC. Oh, yeah, OTC all day, baby. Jake says it's going well, just chilling, taking it easy, camping with the family. Hey, man, that's what's up. Hey, man, I hope you have a great time with the fam and enjoy camping. Be safe out there. I don't know if you got, dealing with bears or whatnot over there, but, just be safe. All right, let's kick off with our first match. Let's see. Should we do ladies first? I am a gentleman. Let's do ladies first. Ladies first, get that graphic up, Mr. Brock Ricks. Hold on, let me check I got to have that going. My backstage for my itchy twitchy dimension. Make sure. Okay, yeah, we're good on that. All right, Mr. Brock Ricks, go ahead. Let's kick it off with the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We got Becky Lynch going against Nikki Bella, the Bella Army. Now, this build has been entertaining. They both have been clapping back. Shout out to Becky, though. She did lay the line of that night. It wasn't last Monday. It was the week before when she was telling Nikki about John Cena. I'm like, no, you talking about my husband, Seth Rollins, but what about, you can't see him. The crowd went nuts. They were like, oh, I was like, oh, you can check out the short clip in the YouTubical shorts or in the TikToky dimension. But I have been enjoying the build. I am enjoying Becky's Intercontinental title run. Her mid title run has been excellent so far. Entertaining. And with that being said, I don't think she's going to be dropping anytime soon. I think it's going to be a fun match. But looking at it hindsight, Nikki's not winning this. I don't see in any universe that Nikki's beating Becky. I just can't see that right now. So with that being said, I'm going with Becky Lynch going over Nikki. You know what? I'll make this It Is Decided, because this is pretty much It Is Decided right here. I'm not changing this pick. So I'm going with Becky keeping the title. It is decided. Oh, you got Becky retaining. Okay. Jake, the original Tribal Chief, Mr. Consistency said, I'm going with Becky. Oh, you said no Bears. Oh, well, that's good. Glad you got no Bears to worry about while you're camping. Cool. And we got Doug that has entered the YouTubical Dimension. Well, welcome to the YouTubical Dimension, Doug. Get yourself comfortable in here. Let me throw my ones up for you. I would throw my ones up for you since you made the multi-dimensional travel. And we will throw the ones up for you right there, sir. All right, going with and saying Becky is going to win. All right, now, what's the second match we should go with? Let's go with Sheamus versus Rusev in a Donnybrook match, which is basically a no DQ match, so they can use anything. Which in a Donnybrook match, you're gonna see like little bar tables. You're gonna see, I think they have like maybe some type of liquor bottles, if I remember. But I definitely remember little bar tables though. It's like that's basically what it's set up. But this match, I'm excited for. I think this match is gonna be a banger. It has the potential to steal the show. I think so too, especially with the crowd too. You got the Friends crowd. They know how to bring it. But who should win? This is And I'm even though I might make a pick, I might change it later on. Just letting y'all know. I'm just being real on that. But they've been giving us bangers with these series, a plethora of matches. Some ended in DQ. Some ended in wins and losses for either Sheamus or Rusev. For some reason, I want to say Rusev for now. So my pick is Rusev, and that's tentative. All right. It's tentative on that, so I'm not certain. I might change. I see people in the chat. Oh, Jake going with Rusev. Okay, Doug, Sheamus. All right. Doug is going with Sheamus for the Sheamus versus Rusev match in the Donnybrook match. Ah, okay. Hey, either you can go with either pick, really. Doug says we'll have a better idea after tomorrow, but I'm still saying Sheamus. All right, my man. Well, get ready for those predictions for him when it goes live tomorrow on Friday, which I'll probably fill mine in maybe Saturday, because they will close on Sunday 1 hour before Clash in Paris starts. So yeah, that's when I'll close it. I'll keep it up for a little bit. But yeah. But I'm very excited for this match. I think, like I said, it's going to be a show stealer, but for right now, I got Rusev. For right now. All right, next match. I'll save my Tribal Chief for a little bit later. Let's go with Logan Paul going against John Cena. And for some, first of all, here's my question. Why are people hating on this match? I'm trying to understand that. Why are people hating on this match? All right. And shout out to Logan Paul for that promo that he gave to John Cena when he was talking to the crowd. He was like, why y'all hating on me? Why y'all treating me like an outsider? It's like, I've been WWE for the past 4 years. I was like, that's facts. And he can wrestle. He understands it too. He's been playing an amazing heel. I like his character in a wrestling bubble, okay? Outside, that's something to be discussed. But within the wrestling bubble, I like Logan Paul. I like the reaction he gets from the crowd. He knows how to play that heel character. He understands his role. He understands the crowd. He knows how to get the crowd moving. Doug says it should be great. Logan is a natural. I agree. Jake going with Cena. Doug going with Cena. I'm feeling a bit rebellish right now. Here's the thing. I think, and my pick could change. So I'm not set in stone yet. I'm not saying it is decided for this one. But I do think Logan Paul can win by heel tactics. And what do I mean by that? I think he can win with some help. Who will show up to help Logan Paul? Well, he'll probably help him indirectly because he got beef with John Cena. This person that's going to help indirectly for Logan Paul has beef with John Cena. And who's this? That's the Beast, Brock Lesnar. He had showed up for SummerSlam, and that was it. The ending towards SummerSlam, and that was it. It was night 2, and that was it. I thought he'll show up the next day for Monday Night Raw, but he hasn't. Can I see him make the trip here? Call Cena to lose? I actually can. And will this hurt Cena? No. Would this help Logan? Yeah. And he could take that to the bank. I could see him just double down on this. He was like, I beat John Cena. And he'll get a whole bunch of boos. But I could see that actually. It'll make a lot of sense for that to happen. All right. Oh, we got Johnny. He said, in the YouTubicals, everybody in the YouTubicals, get your what's up for my baby brother, the master of yeets, the king of solos, the king of caps. Get your what's up for Johnny, Autism, Wrestling, aka the Imposter. Hit it, Mr. Bob Rick.
A faker, a phony, an utter fraud, a base deceit.
Yes, that is him. That is my baby brother, the Imposter himself. He says, just stopping by to say hi. I don't see you live on Facebook. For some reason, yes and no, I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on my personal profile. So if you go to my personal profile, you see I'm live. But I'm not, for some reason, I'm not live on the Bloodline Entertainment Network page. So, yeah. So you can chat there, and I'll see it there. I might see it or might not. But, yeah, you can chat there. And Geek has arrived. He is in the building. He said he is gone. Bye-bye. You're gone. He told you to get the stepping, baby bro.
Get the stepping.
And you are done, sir. So everybody in the YouTubicals, get your what's up for AKA my brother from another mother, AKA the Indiana Jones of Destiny 2, AKA the King, I must bow, the King of Clips, AKA. This is an unspoken agreement. We call him Mr. Delicious himself. But let me explain. If you're new to the stream, let me explain. Dog, don't leave. Let me explain why we call him Mr. Delicious, okay? Let me explain. Because of 2 reasons and 2 reasons only. He always say, my energy, I'm feeling delicious. And he's literally the biggest foodie in our Discord, AKA the master of cheats, AKA a real one, AKA one phenomenal content creator, and yo, YEC champion. Get your what's up for he says, not leaving. Your tube just likes to throw ass up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So if you don't have that, if you don't got that YouTube premium, then you're going to have to, it's other ways to get around it. So either you can pay the premium or you can subscribe to the YouTubical membership. We do what? We got like 2 tiers. I think we got 3 tiers. We got $2, $5, and $8. Or you can go to the Kick and Flippy Dimension. Kick and Flippy Dimension, there is no ads. or the X app too, where you was at. But I do understand if you want to chat, if you want your chance of being a YEC champion, I get it. Then you must stay in the YouTubical dimension. But I'm just saying, there's ways around the ads. Yes, we're a monetized channel over here in the YouTubicals. Geek said he has been. He's been banned for life. For life. You probably gave him a timeout, but yeah, he was asking for it. My baby bro, he was asking for it. He should have quit while he was ahead. He should have quit while he was ahead. Now he's just regulated to the Facebook or he got Kick It Flippy. He probably pop up in the Kick It Flippy. We'll see. But like I was saying, I think Brock is going to show up. So that being said, I got Logan Paul going over John Cena. I was about to say it is this high, but I don't know. I'm hesitating. I'm gonna wait till Friday. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll see what happens on SmackDown before I solidify that pick. Let's go ahead and check the chat. I think we was discussing some comments about this match between John Cena and Logan Paul. Doug says, I could see putting Logan over, but it's hard to think Cena gonna lose many of his last matches. Yeah. That is because this is his retirement tour. But losing to Logan Paul in that fashion, does that really hurt him? I got to ask that question. Does that really hurt him? Yeah, so you only got a few dates left. He has like 9 dates left. His last match is in December I believe, on the Peacock. It's going to be a Saturday night main event, I think. So I think that's what they're setting up. Yeah. And Doug says Lesnar interfering is an interesting thought. It is. That's because you got to think about it. He hasn't showed up since SummerSlam. He's been very quiet since then. So what's a better place to show up in front of a hot France crowd with the beast Brock Lesnar helping out a heel Logan Paul? I think that will work out great. And Geek saying, yo, man. Yeah, we got Doug up in here. And then Jake says, oh, no, not Jake. Johnny says, I don't know who to go for in this match. That was his last words before Geek sent him to the ban dimension. Doug says, not going to hurt for sure. And Doug says, yeah, plus it's a PLE, perfect time for Lesnar to show. The show, yeah, I think so. My thoughts exactly. Geekster says, Johnny, you can no longer comment or interact with YouTube. He's putting the hammer down on you, baby bro. He said, I had enough. Had enough of your antics. Well, yeah, he'll probably pop up in the other dimension. Maybe the Facebookie. Can you comment in there? Hold on. Let me check. Since it's just under my profile. Let me see. Can you see comments in there? Doing a test real quick. Testing it out. Hold on. Let me refresh. All right. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. My live just ended. That's why. Oh, it said I was live. That's weird. Why did my Facebook live end? Wow. What? I don't know. Facebook's being weird. Facebook is being weird, so I'm not gonna worry about that. It's Facebook. I'll have it fixed for the next watch along when we do our watch along stream, and I will be joined by my baby bro, the king of solos, the king of caps, the masters of yeet himself, Johnny Autism Wrestling, aka the imposter. And Jake, the original Tribal Chief, says he advertised for SmackDown tomorrow night, WrestlePalooza on September 20th, Crown Jewels, Survivor Series, and his retirement match December 13th. So those are his last remaining dates for John Cena. And Doug said it's the multiverse with so many dimensions. Yes, we have a lot of dimensions. We have that's why I call myself the Tribal Chief of multi-streaming because we're everywhere. we're on the Kicky Flippy, of course, in the YouTubicals, the X app, the X Universe, the Itchy Twitchy, the Facebook. We're currently not the Facebooky right now, and we have our website that holds it down for our domain. And then sometimes when I'm gaming, I'll be live in the TikToky dimension as well. So yes, we have a lot of dimensions. All right, let's move this right along. We're going at a great pace. I think we're gonna do well for the time of these predictions. Last advertised, but I think he has 9 or 10 that he said himself. Yeah, it was 10, but I think he's down to 9 now. I think it's down to 9 dates. But yeah. All right, now second to last match. We got the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, the savior of professional wrestling, going against the Tribal Thief. He needs to go to jail. You need to do 3 to 5. You need to do time, sir. This is the Tsunami Man himself, Bronson Reed. Now, if you was on my gamer stream, I did do a little preview. I was talking about this match a little bit. I was saying I'm excited for this match because my Tribal Chief is going to be in a big boy fight. He haven't been in one since Brock Lesnar for SummerSlam. If you ever want to see how Roman Reigns get down in big boy fights, it's some matches I could give you. You can do Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman. You can do Roman Reigns against Keith Lee's Survivor Series when they was the last 2 opponents for that 5-on-5. They had that brand. They had NXT versus SmackDown versus Raw. Probably one of the best Survivor Series in a while. I'm getting tired of the war games. Like, it'd be cool if y'all can mix this up. Go back to brand. I actually like brand warfare. That was fun. It was fun when it made sense with storylines too. But yeah, it's some matches you can do. You could do against I think Corporate Kane, Roman Reigns against Corporate Kane, Roman Reigns. Well, I was gonna say Undertaker. Nah. Yeah, that Undertaker match at WrestleMania wasn't his best. Wasn't his best. But outside of that, man, he got some bangers against the big boys. So I'm very excited. Tribal Chief going against Bronson Reed for this match. Great storytelling, great story build they got. Shout out to Tribal Chief. I felt like we got an old school Tribal Chief. The way he was just throughout the entirety of the show, Monday Night Raw, that felt like old school to me. How Tribal Chief, when he held it down for 4 years, he would open up the show. He would be in the middle of the show, and then he would end the show. And that's how I felt like with the Tribal Chief on Monday Night Raw. He opened up the show. The crowd showed him a whole bunch of love. Shout out to the England crowd. And then he was in the middle of the show giving advice to main event Jey Uso, being somewhat of a wise man. That was cool. And then he had some backstage shenanigans. Caught Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker lacking. Gave him the work real quick. Gave him the work. Let's see. Man, we already got the picks out there. We got Jake going with Roman. Doug said this match is going to kill it, tear down the house, especially with so few matches advertised. This one is going to be a long one as well as a banger. Yes, this is a match that has the potential to steal the show. This is one of these matches right here. Like, I think this can steal the show. I think Sheamus and Rusev can steal the show. But this one, yeah, because this story, I think the in-ring psychology is going to be mwah. You know, Tribal Chief loves to talk mess in the ring. He's a big mess talker. He will talk you. And I'm curious how Bronson Reed is gonna respond. What type of in-ring psychology he's gonna bring to the table. So I think this is gonna bring a interesting mix. Exciting. The crowd is gonna be hot for it. Like Doug said, it's gonna be a banger. And Aaron brought this up. Dr. Love. He said, will we have a ring implosion? Possibly. We haven't had that in a while, and I can see these two, especially if Roman Reigns decide to do a superplex on dude. Like, put him up. All right, we're gonna fall. Alley-oop. Bam! Baby. Of course, Doug, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. It was a great rendition. They're serenade my Tribal Chief. He just absorbed it. It was a great moment. Great moment on Monday Night Raw. And they had that chant. What was funny is I remember Clash at the Castle, and they was doing that chant, if you hate Roman, stand up. Come full circle. And now they're saying, if you love Roman, stand up. Oh, I loved it. I was actually hating on that crowd. Because I was Tribal Chief all day. The minute he came through the scene as head of the table, I was locked in with my Tribal Chief since day one. Never swayed. Always been a big Tribal Chief. Head of the table right here. Tribal Chief. Yeah, it was, Doug. It was. But yeah, this is my match of the night right here. Now, I got a question. You did bring up a good point too, Doug. You said this one is going to be a long one. And I think so too. But how long are we talking about? 20 minutes? 25? When he got 5 matches. And this is a premium live event. It is a premium live event. Hold on, let me take care of this bot in the itchy twitchy. I got a bot in the itchy twitchy. Let me take care of this. I don't do bots in the itchy twitchy. You got to go. You got to go. Let me see my chat in my itchy twitchy chat. There you go. You're done. I'm going to ban you. You will be banned. You are banned. Bye-bye. You don't come up here and with your sales pitch. We don't do that, sir. Not up in here. Oh, Jake says 20 minutes. Doug says 20 to 30 minutes, but I'm leaning closer to 30 minutes. Ooh. 30 minutes? I can see 25. 30? Ooh, 30 minutes. I can see that. I can see that, but I'm leaning on 25 though. 20 maybe, but if I was to pick 25, that's my road right there. Jake says I can't see it going 30. Yeah. Unless they go in the crowd. We have a couple of ref bumps. He gets taken out. And then I can see it going 30. Okay. And then here's my question too. Would Braun Breaker get involved? Because I think that's the Tribal Chief next match after he beats Bronson Reed. By the way, I got Bronson Reed going over. I'm sorry. No. I don't got Bronson Reed going over. I take that back. I got Roman Reigns going over. It is decided. But yeah, I think that's his next match because he's on the road of, I believe, Tribal Chief and Seth Rollins WrestleMania for next year. But we're taking the scenic route though. So he got to go through the stupid vision to have a stupid name against stupid Seth Rollins. Jake says 25 tops. Okay. Doug says, I just feel like it's going to be a longer than usual unless he gets booted for interfering early. Well, yeah, too. That too. That can happen. That can happen as well. That can happen. I think I added that question too. Will Braun Breaker get involved in our predictions form? All right, here we are at the main event. We have a fatal four-way. We got CM Punk, aka not my favorite human being, going against LA Knight, going against main event Jay Yeet Uso, going against stupid Seth Rollins. Now I think this is pretty easy. I think this is the easiest pick out of the card. If you're picking anyone else, then I have to question your professional wrestling predictions. Jake says, I can see Braun Breaker getting involved, and then we set up Roman versus Braun Breaker at WrestlePalooza. Possibly, perhaps. Maybe. I think. I don't know. I don't see actually the Tribal Chief wrestling at WrestlePalooza. I think after this, he'll take a little break and he'll pop up for Survivor Series. That's the next time. Because we're gonna have to space this out. Because if we're setting up, and this is September now, this is only this is less than a month away. And if we're already setting up Braun Breaker and then Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and then we're already getting ready for Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns already. So I think they got to space this out. They're going to take their time. But yeah, but this is the match. This is easy. This is easy. This is probably the most predictable match of what is going to happen. And obviously, stupid Seth Rollins is going to win. I think it's going to be a fire match. I think all four men have great chemistry with each other, you know. But in the end, stupid Seth Rollins is going to win. You know, he's going to retain. He has the vision in his back pocket. You got that walking Morris wrestling thought, that traitor to my tribal chief, Paul Heyman. I'm pretty sure he'll help out some way, in some fashion, for stupid Seth Rollins. But yeah, Jake says, I got Seth retaining. Doug says Seth is going to retain, but I would like to see LA Knight finally his way into a win. Or finagle his way into, I said finally, finagle his way into a win. Yeah, it ain't happening. It's not happening. All four are spectacular. Yeah, they are. Except for CM Punk. Yeah. But yeah, I hear you though. I definitely hear you. I don't know if it's gonna be a show stealer because it's for, well, it could be. It is for men. And then you have the crowd to amp up some of these matches as well. I think the crowd is going to be a big component for some of these matches. They I'm sure they will enhance some of these matches that we have on our card too. Doug says, but it's just what I like to happen. Yeah, I know. Hey man, that fantasy booking. I understand. I know what the heart wants. The heart wants LA Knight, but unfortunately, it has to be stupid Seth Rollins that's going to retain, because he has a vision for his stupid vision, if that makes sense. But you know if you know. But 5 matches, I think 5 matches, maybe we'll go 3.5 hours tops for the runtime. I don't see 4. Maybe just 3.5, maybe 3:15. 3:15. Yeah, I say 3:15 tops. 3:15 tops. That sounded about right. But yeah. Yeah, but that is the card. That's what we got for tonight on the menu. This is my quickest predictions. Yes! It's the reason why I wanted to do solo, because my brother thought he was going to be involved. I'm like, bro, no. I'm trying to do this in a particular time. I got things to do later on tonight. So I know how I am when I'm solo. All right. I'm not going to long win this. I'm going to get straight to it. I'm probably going to open up. I'll open up with some NFL breaking news, and then, we'll get into the meat and potatoes of the show. And Doug says too much story left to tell. Yeah, it's a lot. They're taking the scenic route. Honestly, I don't think we'll get next year WrestleMania. So maybe Roman Reigns wins Royal Rumble. That or Elimination Chamber, whatever how they do it for my Tribal Chief. But in the end, I see Tribal Chief in Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed that up. Seth Stupid Rollins. That's what I meant to say. Not freaking Seth Stupid Rollins. That's how I meant to say. And I think they're going to set Roman Reigns up so he can add some prestige to that World Heavyweight Championship. All right, put it up to the same level that he did with the WWE Championship. But yeah, that would look clean. Tribal Chief with that World Heavyweight title. Woo-wee. That would look too clean. All right, but that's going to be it, though. That is the rest of my predictions. OTC is going to get his comeuppance on Seth at WrestleMania. I wholeheartedly agree, Doug. Wholeheartedly agree. Couldn't agree stronger than that. Man, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for WrestleMania. Take me to WrestleMania. Take me to WrestleMania right now so we can just see this match. So the Tribal Chief, just like you said, can finally get his comeuppance on beating Seth Rollins. He has never beaten Seth Rollins when it came to the title. That is the backstory. He has never beaten Seth freaking Rollins when it comes to a title. When him, Seth Rollins, Tribal Chief, what was it, 2 years ago? Was it 2023 Royal Rumble? Seth actually won because of the DQ. Roman Reigns, he did not want to let go of that guillotine. He was like, I can't let him go. He won't let me make him stop. Like that dude he got PTSD from that. Like he won't make me let him go. He won't make me let him go. I'm like, oh man. So to finally get to that, I'm down. All right, Mr. Bowers, let's get this closeout music going. And then, we got a few announcements to do. A little bit louder, Mr. Bowers. Right there. Not too loud. All right. Thank you for everyone coming through for the predictions. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Doug coming through. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Geek. Shout out to Baby Bro for his brief time in the YouTube chat. Shout out to everybody whoever came through, smashing that like button. I appreciate that. Does help with the YouTube algorithm to make sure to let people know we're out there. All right. But before we go, what Doug say, too many betrayals, OTC gonna get him. I agree. But before we go, let's go ahead and announce. Let's see who got the top points. Who got the YouTube championship? Let me hit this refresh. I am curious. I think Geek is going to finally lose his title. That's all I know. Or maybe not. Wait a minute. Hold on, well, this can't be right. Because Doug has been commenting like crazy. Hold on, I got to refresh. Let me refresh. Or let me look on here. Will it show me here? That's crazy. That is crazy. Let me look at this again. I'm about to refresh again. That can't be right. That can't be right. It is. Wow. Okay, well, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4-way tie between Dr. Love. Hold on. Dr. Love, Geek, Jake, and Dove. Everyone has 75 points. So in the event of a tie, I'll let the champion hold on to it since it's a tie. So everyone in the YouTubicles, and still your YouTubicle YEC champion, Geestra. Wow. I'm actually shocked by that. I thought it was gonna be Doug, but I went by the points. I looked at it, and it was just a tie. And like, hey, I gotta go with the tie. And since we have a tie, I'll go with the champion, with champion's advantage. Champion's advantage. What's going on, football talk about everybody in the YouTubicles? Get your ones up for this awesome content creator. Football talk with Bo. Welcome to the live stream. Well, we at the very end now. And then before we go to, like I do for every live stream, I've been doing this for a couple weeks now. For every live stream, I will read a daily Bible verse. So, Mr. Roberts, if you will. And the daily Bible verse for tonight is Ephesians 4:32, English Standard Version. Be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgive you. So, like I said, be Christ-like. Be Christ-like minded. Forgive. That's one of the hardest things to do. Trust me. All right, forgiveness. But, you know, people will say, oh, they did some unforgivable acts. It's only one sin that's unforgivable if you read your Bible, which is blasphemy of the spirit. It means don't play around with God, basically. Every other thing is forgivable. And I say every other thing is forgivable. If they repent, you know, and they forgive, and even if you got done wrong, forgive that person. You know, don't hold on to that. Don't hold on to that hate. Don't hold on to no grudges. Let it go. Because it's going to help you out. It's going to help that person out too. All right? And remember to forgive yourself too. Yes, you got to forgive yourself. Got to. If you want to keep on growing. But yeah. So forgive one another. Forgive yourself. And be like Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. I know he ain't helped me. I ain't went through some changes. You know, if you look at my streams from last year, I was wilding out. I was doing some crazy stuff on my streams. You know, I had a very potty mouth. I had a foul mouth. I was doing some other things on the stream. But, hey, Jesus is my Lord and Savior. He saved me. He changed my heart. And now, I'm so thankful. And I just want to give back. I want to let people know. So, hey, very important. Read your Bible. Get your spiritual food on. You know, it will help. Like my bloodline brother Geek, he put in the chat over in Dr. Love. He's like, he's going through some things, you know, a little depression. I'm like, hey man, I got a chapter for you. Read Proverbs to help you out. Talk to Jesus. Pray. Have that personal develop. Have that intimate relationship with Jesus. I promise you, it will help you. It will help you. All right. But that's going to be it. Thank you for everyone coming through. Make sure you follow all of our hot content. All right, we got it all. Social medias, our merch, thebloodlineent.com. Yo, pleasure. I will catch y'all on Sunday for our live watch along for Clash in Paris. Be there or be square. I'm Devin the Tribal Chief. For your pleasure, it is Mr. Pyrex. Let's ride out. Decided.
Now I gotta split.